I want to break something down for y'all that has been an absolute disaster for our trip. Hey y'all, and welcome to the Max Life. So this morning it's going to look just a little bit different. I'm actually in the process of trying to get dressed and we are kind of in a hurry. So I was going to talk to y'all kind of this morning as I was leaving. We're kind of getting dressed. Well, we were able to get the trailer back. Colby went and got it really late last night and it is parked. So what we have decided to do is just leave the trailer hooked up to the van, and we are pretty well gone all day anyway. So it's only here, like, we're pulling out as the sun comes up and we're not even back until after dark. So whoever was complaining about it is not going to see it through the day anyway, because we're, like I said, we're pretty well gone all day anyway. Now tomorrow's the only different day, and the only thing I have to say about that is literally the hurricane is coming in. So yeah, that's another thing on our radar, is they're projected between a category 2 and a category 3 hurricane. So that's something that we have had to watch over the past couple of days really close. Now, from what it is saying right now, where we're at, we're supposed just to get major rain from the outer bands, and we're not actually supposed to right now get any of the really bad weather. So needless to say, we're likely not getting out in that tomorrow, the really heavy rain. So we will kind of just be here tomorrow. Depending on the weather, we may go out and maybe to a shop or two. We might eat lunch out. Like I said, it's just really going to depend on the weather. But that's something else kind of on our radar, is we're in like South Central Florida. Of course, Helene is coming, and we are hoping that for right now, she doesn't really hit where we're at, because we're so out of our element with not being in our home. So we really don't have all the things with us that we typically would. We have bought a little bit of extra water, a little bit of extra food. So fingers crossed, everything is fine. Hopefully the storm won't be as bad as they projected, like kind of like what the last hurricane that we just dealt with. You know, we're just praying that it's not going to be as bad as they projected, not only for us, but for other people as well. So much needed rain across the south for sure, but hopefully it won't get that bad. We are in the process of getting dressed and we're headed off to Animal Kingdom. So y'all come along.
Could spread your love. What if your sweetness could reach everyone?
We're at Animal Kingdom, and this is our third park to be in. I think they're a little grumpy, even though we got a good night's sleep last night. It's gonna be a long day.
Fill my head with roses. I can't help
Ooh, I better put my glasses on.
about your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
Why are we sitting down, Sayla?
Because the line got delayed, or the ride got delayed.
The ride got delayed, and how long was the line?
An hour.
An hour.
It'd be like hour.
Y'all like doing this?
I don't. We like
Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you.
We just finished our last show, Finding Nemo show. We come out, and if you can see, everything is like soaking wet. Hey, Eliza.
It's up right here.
Back.
50 minutes. Everyone is trying to go on that.
And so it is raining. I'm not sure how much longer we're going to be here. It closes in an hour anyway. The kids wanted to ride a water ride, so we're probably going to do that and call it a day. So I want to break something down for y'all that has been an absolute disaster for our trip. And I don't know if VRBO is going to fix this or not, but I'm going to tell y'all what's happened to us, and we're going to cross our fingers that VRBO is going to fix it. And anyway, I'm going to let y'all know where we're at. So y'all have watched us a lot, and you know that we haul our van with our trailer because we just have so many suitcases, and we always bring our cooler and stuff with us because we usually rent places where we can cook our own food. So between the coolers and the suitcases for 8 people, you can't get it in the van, especially with the 8 people. So we usually take our little trailer. Of course, you guys can see it. It's not really that big. It just gives us a place where we can put our stuff without it being, I mean, we couldn't even get it in the car if we wanted to. Okay, so we booked this place here in Orlando through VRBO, and we always go through and read all the details, all the descriptions, you know, all the things. We have gone all over, guys, and we've never had any issues. So we get to this place here that is not disclosed whatsoever in anything, that any kind of rental agreement. We paid for the place. There's been nothing disclosed that this is an HOA and there's certain rules that we have to go by. Okay, none of that was ever disclosed to us. So we get here and stay our first night. The next day we go over into the parks and we're having a good time, and then we get a message saying that we can't bring our trailer back that night. We were like, what are we supposed to do? Just leave it somewhere? And they were like, yeah, you can't bring it back. So we leave it in Walmart because it's just a couple of blocks over, and we thought, well, we can just go over there and check on it. Our Walmart back where we live is public it's open to the public, so we have had people come in that park RVs and stuff there. You know, no big deal. Our Walmart has never really made a fuss about it. So then it gets towed after we leave a park at 10 o'clock at night, have to go get the trailer, pay to get it out because it's been towed, right? Reach back out to the owner, tell him what happened. Y'all, when I say tail wipe, that is a complete understatement, and you guys know us, and you know what we stand for, and you know our morals and values. But when I say these property owners have been nothing but rude, insincere, they realize that we're from out of state. They know we're hours away from home. They have absolutely no care, no concern about anything. So we try to explain to them, look, we're trying to do what you tell us to do. This wasn't disclosed to us to begin with, so we have already had the biggest headache. So then we get a message today saying that either we have to leave or they're gonna fine us $1,000. And then we come home to this lovely little notice. Again, none of this has been disclosed to us, so this is on the door from the HOA. Needless to say, they won't even leave a number for us to call or anything. We've also asked the property owner, we've left our number through the messenger. The way that we've been communicating, we've asked him multiple times to reach out to us and call us so that we can talk with them. They have not done any of that. So we finally it is, of course, you see that it's well past dark. It's like 10 o'clock tonight. We are having to come home from the park. We grabbed supper in town. We've been talking to VRBO and explaining the situation. None of this was disclosed to us. It has ruined our entire trip. We've had nothing but headache with the trailer, nothing but late nights, because we booked a place that did not disclose information with us, and now our whole vacation has been ruined. The property owners, like I said, have been nothing but tail wipes. So it's literally every afternoon has literally been ruined because of all of this property owner with VRBO. And so we've reached out to them and we've told VRBO our situation. They did take all of the information, recorded everything. They are supposed to be reaching back out to us and let us know where to go from here, because obviously I cannot see paying for a place that we're not staying at and we're having to double book somewhere else just to get off the property. Again, for information that was not disclosed to us when we booked the property, because had we known this, obviously we would have never booked the property. So I'm hoping that VRBO is going to make it right, and who knows, we'll see. It has literally ruined, like I said, it has ruined every one of our nights from vacation. We were supposed to be staying a full week here, and every night has literally been nothing but chaos because of this property owner. And you know, we're just going to cross our fingers that VRBO will make it right. Who knows, we'll see. And as far as this place goes and the people that left this, that doesn't even have the decency to leave a number of somebody that we can call, really just shows where we are in America. But needless to say, we're packing up our stuff. We're getting out of here. We're going to stay at a hotel on the other side of town, which is going to be a little uncomfortable for us and our family, but we're just going to make it work. And then we're going to fight VRBO for our money back, because we have paid for a place that obviously we can't stay at, and that stuff was not disclosed to us. So it has been a real pain. I'm going in to finish packing, and I'm throwing this in the garbage because I don't care. I'm really irritated right now. Also, we had also reached out to the police department about a place to leave our trailer, and they said, don't. If you leave your trailer, it's going to get stolen. We do not recommend you do that. We see this all the time. Don't do it. So that's why we decided to leave and not stay here, because we cannot. The property manager is the owner is telling us that we have to leave it somewhere else. Guys, we can't do that. The police department is telling us not to do that. So that's why we decided to just leave. We're booking somewhere else, and yeah, that's that. This whole house and whole place is literally just ruined every night of our trip. So that's where we're at, y'all. Okay, it's 10:30 at night. We have made it to the place we have moved to. We're going to nicely and neatly park our trailer against the curb, unhook and pull beside it. They have been very nice here so far. So now that it is 10:30, we have to start unloading, going inside. Nobody has even had baths yet. We were hoping that today, leaving Animal Kingdom early, we were going to be able to come home, get baths, try to get in the bed a little bit earlier tonight, but as you can see, that did not happen. Okay, we're trying to get in and get settled. Looks like this is the main room with the main bathroom. All right, that is the main room, so I think... Is it only two rooms? Oh yeah, this is the main. Okay, never mind. This is the main room. I mean, I will say it is nice, but we really did not want to have to do this. But it is nice. It's actually in a really nice area too. When we actually talked to the police department, and one of the gentlemen that was working in Walmart, he actually couldn't even speak English, so we were talking back and forth using an app that he had on his phone. And when we were discussing with him and Colby went in Walmart, he stopped me and told me on his phone to get back in the car and lock the doors because there were a lot of homeless people in the area, and he wanted to make sure that me and the kids were safe. So that really wasn't, which we don't know, we've never been here, but it was not even a good area that we were in. So long story short, here we are. We're gonna unload and make the best of it. Of course, it's way smaller than what we had, but you know, we're gonna just make the best of it. The hurricane is supposed to be coming in tomorrow, so I'm not 100% sure. Disney is saying as of right now that they're gonna stay open. We were supposed to go to Epcot tomorrow, and it's a big walkthrough from what I've been told. We're prepared to get rained on. We know that that's coming. We just don't want to be in any bad weather. So we're not 100% sure what the weather is going to be like yet. We're going to get up and check the forecast in the morning and decide if we need to stay in or if we're going to go out, and then we'll go from there. So that's where we're at tonight. It is nicer than what I expected. I didn't think, we had a really hard time trying to find a place big enough for all of us, super last minute. That's always the hardest thing, is there's so many of us. So we're just gonna make the best of it, and we'll know what we're doing in the morning.